Everyone, Mike Vogel here for the Monumental Sports Network with Kody Clark, the Caps' second round pick in the 2018 draft, 47th overall. And Kody, first of all, congratulations, and tell us how you found out you were drafted and a member of the Washington Capitals.
I was just sitting at the couch up in Muskoka at the cottage, watching the television, and saw my name pop up on the screen, and shortly after getting the call from my agent letting me know that I was drafted to Washington.
Did you have any indication that the Caps had interest, or what were your thoughts on who might take you and where you might go?
I didn't really know too much that they were planning on taking me, but my meetings with them all season went really positively. Had a really good meeting with them at the Combine, and my agent told me that they were pretty interested, so it definitely wasn't a surprise when I found out they were the ones who picked me.
How do you feel like your career's gone with the 67s? Look like you took a pretty significant step forward there last year.
Yeah, I think every year I just continue to get better with the 67s. I think I kind of take a bigger role year in year that I go back there. So I think this year when I go back, I'm going to have another breakout season and take on an even bigger role with the team. So it should be good. As
a guy who's a late birthday, I mean, if this year is a big enough one, theoretically you won't have to go back for your overage year. Is that thought in your mind or in your mindset at all that you could be turning pro or getting ready to turn pro at this time next year?
Yeah, for sure. I think the quicker you can turn pro, the better it is. So Ottawa's a great organization and a great city, but obviously if you can have that chance to turn pro, that's what you want to do.
And obviously you descend from some pretty strong NHL bloodlines. Your dad, Wendell, was the first player taken overall in the 1985 draft, and it looks like you were born like right there at the tail end of his NHL career. What's your sense of what he meant to so many people in the Toronto area during his career, and what kind of career he had?
Yeah, I think when I was about 13 years old, I started to really realize the impact that he had on a lot of people around the city. For me, I didn't really get to watch too many of his games, obviously, so it's just the YouTube clips and stuff like that I can find online. But yeah, the impact he had on a lot of people from Toronto is pretty special.
How would you characterize yourself as a player? How would you describe yourself as a player, and what areas do you feel like you need to work on to get to the next level?
I think I'm an all-around two-way forward. I think I got really good speed and good hockey sense. I think to get to the next level, I just got to continue to get heavier, get stronger, and so I'm able to play the pro game.
Halfway through this week here at development camp, what's your take on the lay of the land here, Arlington, Virginia, Kettler Capitals Iceplex, and everything you've gone through since arriving here on Sunday?
It's been fantastic. Just getting to meet all the other draft picks in years previous. So getting to know all the guys, all the management, coaches, working with them, I think it's really helped my game. And as for the city, we haven't got to do too much touring around, but the weather's been pretty nice. So so far so good in Washington.
What are your plans for the rest of the summer between when you leave here in a couple of days and when you're back here for training camp in probably a couple of months?
I think I'm going to head down to Ottawa. Straight from here, I'm going to go to Ottawa, visit the team strength coach there, work with him for a week, and then head back to Toronto, finish out summer training there, get on the ice, and then hopefully come back here for main camp.
Sounds great, and thanks for spending some time with us, and wish you luck, and we'll see you back here in September.